Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining me for this WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Emily Severage, live in our digital studio. Governor Roy Cooper held a press conference this afternoon where he extended the state's nightly curfew through the end of November. The state's curfew is 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. nightly. Also, during his COVID-19 briefing, he extended a moratorium on evictions and rules allowing restaurants and bars to serve mixed drinks to go, meaning bars and restaurants can continue to fill takeout and delivery orders past 10 p.m. Here's what Governor Roy Cooper had to say.
I know this is maddening and frustrating for many of you. Hundreds of thousands of you have had success in getting vaccinated, but many more of you haven't been able to get appointments or have been put on waiting lists. Trying to get someone on the phone and long wait times, I know that's frustrating, but it will get better as the state gets more vaccine and more providers giving it out. And until we do, we all need to keep up with these 3 W's. Plan and wait for our turn, as hard as that is.
Cooper says one positive is that 99.8% of coronavirus doses received by North Carolina have already been administered. He continues to encourage people to keep up the 3 W's, washing your hands, wearing your mask, and waiting 6 feet apart. The head of the Department of Homeland Security issued a national terrorism alert today due to a heightened threat environment in the United States. The agency says this is linked to racial and ethnic tensions due to President Biden's new immigration discussions and policies. Homeland Security officials are warning citizens that threats could be possible in upcoming weeks. The advisory was put into place at 11 a.m. this morning and will last until April 30th. A new update for your Apple devices. Apple officials saying it could fix a security issue. That and more coming up after this short break.
In the WNCT Digital Studio is online for you. Live afternoon news updates.
Continuing to track COVID-19 cases.
Don't forget the positive news with Feel Good Friday.
How about we break out some dance moves to kick off your weekend? Remember to see the good in each day.
And if you're looking for your next eatery, Digital Dining has you covered.
Tonight we're visiting Cucina La Mantilla. We visit Blend in Jacksonville. We're visiting La Cocina del Colqui.
These and more on WNCT Now under the live stream tab.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severage, live in our digital studio, bringing you some later afternoon updates. WNCT is bringing you live streamed updates every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest and up-to-date news before our nightly newscast. Now, this is something that I actually did earlier today. I got my cell phone right here, and it only takes just a few minutes. Apple is urging iPhone and iPad users to update their devices, and they're saying it could fix some security issues. Apple made the software upgrade 14.4 available on Tuesday, adding a rare note suggesting it was a serious threat. The company says updating your device could protect you from security flaws that might have been actively exploited by hackers. The upgrade is available for several generations of devices, starting with the iPhone 6. Women in the United States Army are now being allowed more freedom when it comes to their appearance while in uniform. New standards were announced during a press conference on Tuesday. Revisions will now allow women to wear ponytails, earrings, lipstick, and nail polish while in combat uniform. The current standards only authorize the wearing of earrings inside the service and dress uniforms. Approved hairstyle changes include no minimum hair length for female soldiers, which allows for other hairstyles like braids, twists, or ponytails. The Army says it's revising its grooming standards to support its people's first priority and diversity and inclusion efforts. An Army official said this is extremely groundbreaking ranking for the U.S. Army. Those revisions will go into effect on February 24th. Since we could be expecting some snowfall tomorrow, which I, for one, am super excited about, here is a fun little snowy report for your Wednesday. Our sister station in Charlotte reports.
Such a busy day here at Beech Mountain. We have a couple of brown spots after Monday's rain, and for now the snow machines are quiet because temperatures are too warm. However, temperatures are going to drop tonight. Winter storm warnings are in effect, and we're expecting another couple of inches of snow on top of an already snowy season. Beech Mountain tells us here that they're excited to get those machines to crank tonight as that natural snow falls.
The county and the state really prepare our roads. So they start salting the roads and making sure that we have safe transportation for our patrons. Obviously, we have a pretty big property here, so we have to really do our due diligence to make sure that the walkways are safe, parking lots are safe.
They love the cold weather since they're never around it, so it's very exciting. And they're so excited for the snow to fall. Now they're only seeing snow, but they're so excited to actually see snow falling. They keep talking about building snowmen and just watching the snow. Oh, snowball fights. They're very excited for the snowball fights.
Just working a lot with COVID during the winter time, and we felt like we were ready for a vacation and wanted to come out and try to teach her how to ski.
This is her first time?
It's her first time, yes.
Are you excited?
I love snow.
Really?
I love anything that's cold.
Really? Coming from Miami, that's interesting. Yeah. We've met people from near and far out here today, as close as Chapel Hill, as far as Florida, everyone with a common ground of just trying to escape a couple of days of work from home and virtual school in the midst of the pandemic. Now, we even met some kids from Miami who have never seen snow before, and they were so excited to get their hands on this white, cold stuff. This snow right now, kind of icy, but once we get that powdery stuff tonight, they're game for a great snowball fight. Reporting at Beech Mountain, meteorologist Elisa Raffa, Fox 46.
Well, I was actually in Beech Mountain this past weekend hitting the slopes, so it looks like I missed an opportunity for some awesome snow on those slopes. So if you're thinking of trying to figure out some weather plans for this wintry upcoming weekend, sounds like a great place to head over to. They're going to have a lot of natural snow over there. So that's going to wrap up this WNCT Now Evening News Update. We have more news coming up for you tonight on our broadcasts at 5 and 6. Thanks so much for watching.